Hey YouTube, welcome to coinslot TV, and this is our very first episode. I'm Trip1976, and I'm going to take you through my game room today, just because we haven't done it in so long, and this game room has really changed over the last 2 years. So come with me and let's check this out. Alright, today I want to start off with my Nintendo systems. This is my twin Famicom system. I just got this recently from Japan. My Smoke Nintendo 64 see-through edition. My NES with my original NES cartridges, fully packed. This is the old NES rack. Super Nintendo's GameCube Black Edition with Game Boy player. My Famicom, Super Famicom with disc system. JVC XI Sega Genesis with 32X in the box. Up here we come to my nice little showcase where we have just about every Game Boy, my box Nintendo games, my miscellaneous items. Actually, for Happy Console Gamer, your buddy Robman is kind of drooling on Mega Man and Bass for the Wonder Swan. Actually, Robman, I hit you up on coinslot Facebook, and I want to give you the Mega Man and Bass only if you have a Wonder Swan. So if you have a Wonder Swan, hit me up and I will gladly mail that out to you, dude. You are the hugest Mega Man fanatic and you deserve it. But anyway, back up to my top shelf. We have my Rob, the Game Boy collection from Game & Watch. This is basically my Nintendo Platinum Awards and stuff like that. My Miyamoto autograph, Mario Bros. Game & Watch. On the bottom shelf, I'm sorry, I kind of skipped it. This is my Zelda collection. Some of my more Game & Watches. This is actually the Japanese stylus for the Spirit Tracks. When you pre-order it, I got the 25th anniversary Zelda Skyward Sword in there, which I was the first online for at Nintendo World. I actually have the poster somewhere around here. But anyway, if we come over here, guys, to this side, these are a couple of the things I got laying around. This is a boxed Wonder Swan color with Final Fantasy 1 and 2 and Gundam SD. I kind of framed it just because I already have another Wonder Swan in my other box. Sonic the Hedgehog from 1991, Mr. Disc. These are some of the perler beads that I make and stuff like that, so if you are interested, hit me up on Facebook. I make anything. You'll see more perler beads as we go through the room. On this side of the room, we have this is my newer system stuff. This is where I have my Xbox 360, Sega CD box. There's a Master System box. This is not video games, but it is boxed. It's an original Megatron from when I was a little kid. My Steel Battalion box. Over here, I got some. I don't have a big Blu-ray collection, guys, but hey, it's growing every day. Some of my Xbox 360 games, the Kinect Star Wars Edition, Xbox 360, the Final Fantasy Edition, Xbox 360 still in the box, PS3 in the box. Here's the Panasonic 3DO, some of my 3DO games. Here's the Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition where Akuma first shows up. My English PlayStation 1, my Japanese PlayStation 1, my Philips CDI, my PlayStation 2 Slimline. Here's the God of War for PS3 box still. There's a Dreamcast controller in here. One of my Perler Beads creations that I'm working on, guys. It's a Earthworm Jim. It's not done yet. Got a lot of work to do there. And over here is my Transformer collection. Watch, I'll move and let my cameraman get in there. As you can see, we have everything from the new Transformers. I love the War for Cybertron. We have the War for Cybertron Optimus Prime, War for Cybertron Bumblebee. Just a lot of fun Transformers in my showcase. As we go down to the second shelf, you got all the Autobots just lined up in there. They're just crammed in there because there's so many. And on the bottom shelf is my favorite, the Decepticons. Love my Decepticons. I'll actually show you the tattoo later. And on this wall right here, we have my PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 stuff. Actually, George, if you just run up to the top quick. There's the Miracle Piano for the Nintendo guys. In case none of you have ever seen that. You might want to come out of there. There you go. Go down to Here's my PS2, PS1 games, PS2. some more PS2 games, my Slime controller for Dragon Quest, my PS3 games and Xbox games. It's just all crammed in there, guys. And excuse the mess, guys, because my room is a bit of a mess, as you can see. I just have stuff thrown around, clothes. Here's my workstation for my computer, my perler bead workstation, and on the top, I actually, can you get those? Those are my Tiger handhelds from when I was a kid. I got a couple of them in there, not many. I'm not a big Tiger handheld collector, but every now and then I guess you got to have a couple of them in there. And on the top is my Atari collection. Not really my Atari collection, but what I have laying around. Basically, we have the Sears Tele games, Atari 2600, the Vader, the regular 6 switch, the wood 4 switch. If you actually look on the top, there's a head-to-head electronics baseball from Coleco, some Atari games. Behind everything is a box Commodore 64, because I ran out of room, guys. Box Sword Quest I just picked up. There's a electronic quarterback on the top. Some of the Zonix twin games where you flip them around. Over here we have some more Nintendo stuff boxed. We have a box Nintendo 64, the Mario Mania Player's Guide, Zelda Official Guide, Japanese GameCube box, Wii, Aviator 2 joystick, the Nintendo DSi XL boxed, 3DS box, which is actually holding up this shelf. I don't know why I have that under there. I guess I'm kind of stupid. The U-Force, there's a Virtual Boy in the box, Super Famicom boxed, Super Nintendo boxed, action set box. Some of my hats and toys are on the top, guys. This is actually my favorite part of the game collection, is my Atari closet down here, where I have my Commodore 1702 video monitor hooked up for my 5200 and my Jaguar. Over here is my Samsung GX TV, where I have my Ataris and a couple Pong systems hooked up. Down here we got the Atari 5200. It's a little dark down there, guys. I'm sorry. The Atari 7800. Down here we actually have the wireless joysticks for the Atari 2600, which I have everything down here. I have the Atari games boxed. This is the original California Atari, the 2600 solid wood, which got our couple box games like Pac-Man and Jaguar's Wolfenstein 3D. Nothing big, but it's a little of a mess here, guys. I got a lot of stuff laying around. I got a Commodore 128, and a television. Guys, I kind of forgot one section in this corner. Over here is my newer systems. We have the PS3, the Xbox One, the Nintendo Wii, my Dreamcast, and my Sega Saturn. So back to my Nintendo side. Over here I have basically my Nintendo games going from A through Z. They have to end up on this side because, you know, I just don't have enough room. Over here is some of my third-party games. The 52 games, the Quattro games, and stuff like that. I actually thought this was kind of cool. I picked this up for 10 bucks off of eBay. It's a NES 4 score, still shrink wrapped in the original shrink wrap. Also, my original 18 Nintendo games. It's actually more than 18, but hey, who really cares? I'm only missing one. I'm missing my Donkey Kong Jr. Math. I actually have a stack up coming. Thanks a lot, 8-Bit and Up, which we're going to go to 8-Bit and Up maybe later today, do a video of that, and introduce that store. You guys are going to love that store. On the top, I have my Sega Genesis with 32X Sega CD bundle, my leftover Nintendo 64 games, some leftover Genesis games. On the top is my NES 101, my SNES 101, my Sega Master System, my Genesis 3, my PlayStation 1, TurboGrafx 16. This is my PC Engine with CD-ROM, so I can play the Super CD-ROM games and stuff like that. Over here is my Lunar collection. I'm a big Lunar fan. Lunar 1 and 2 on the Sega CD, my Lunar 1 and 2 on my PS1, and an extra copy of Lunar 2 that I picked up for like $3. So if anybody's interested in a copy of Lunar 2, I have one for trade. Over here is my Nintendo Entertainment System Deluxe set. This was a really awesome Christmas gift. Over here is my Nintendo Double Player seal. And some more Nintendo stuff. And then I have some stuff that's hidden over here. This is where I actually have more games, Sega Genesis game box and stuff like that. I actually just picked up a copy of Separation Anxiety and Contra Hard Corps for the price is on there, $9.99. Can't argue with that, guys. Now this is actually a really cool pickup. This is actually a showing off my game room and pickup video, because this week I picked up a few things and I just threw it on the shelves. I didn't got time to do pickup videos that much anymore, but I picked up a Sega Nomad where I left the price on there, $40. Came complete with the battery pack and everything, all the wires, all the hookups, 40 bucks. My Sega CD shelf with my favorite games, Knights for the Sega Saturn. Over here is my newer games, like for the Wii, the GameCube, 3DS. And over here is my Super Nintendo collection. And here's a box Nintendo's Super Nintendo Donkey Kong edition that I picked up this week. And down here I have my Nintendo powers and game manuals. Over here I got some of my box games. Check that out, guys. A copy of Castlevania 4 for $1 boxed. Picked up a copy of Choplifter 3 box for $3. Which is actually, you know, I don't know about Choplifter 3. But these are actually cool, guys. I actually picked up a couple copies of Final Fantasy Anthology, still sealed, for $20. I picked up a copy of Chrono Cross, Greatest Hits, $20, still sealed. I don't think I'm going to open any of these anytime soon. I don't know why, but here's a copy of Final Fantasy Chronicles with Chrono Trigger for $20 I paid. Picked up a copy of Rayman for $5, still sealed. And a copy of Final Fantasy Origins for $19.99, still sealed. Over here I got some extra stuff that I just threw in there. Guys, I've been so busy lately. I know you guys have been asking me for a long time where I've been and everything. And the answer is, I've been really busy because in the next 2 weeks I'll be getting married, guys. So, I will be Mr. 1976. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you again real soon. Catch me on my next video, which will be a Strider 1 review. Have a good one, guys. Later. And one of my last pickups was the X-Men vs. Street Fighter arcade machine. Now, how I got this machine was extremely hilarious. I was on Craigslist at 2 o'clock in the morning when I found this. Now, when I clicked on the ad for the person selling it, they didn't have a name, they didn't have a they had a phone number, but I didn't recognize the number. They had a YouTube account where they had linked the video to the sale. So I checked out the video, and it turned out MNC 122703 was the one selling this machine. Now, the funny thing was, when I clicked on the video, the comments came up, and about 2 years ago, I was the last person to put the comment saying, I would really love to own this machine. And guess what, guys? I own it now. So, again, big thanks to MNC 122703 and Dennis for helping me get this machine onto the truck that I rented that day. And guys, if you ever have anything you can't sell anymore or just don't want, call Tim. Most likely I'll buy it. Alright guys, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.